Hi, welcome to Pro Life. I'm so excited to be here with you all today. My name is Briana Jenkins. I am an aesthetic training manager with SkinCeuticals, and I have got some amazing things to talk about and a new product launch that I am presenting to you all today. Here at SkinCeuticals, we are committed to science. Our goal is to formulate products that are going to help you achieve and maintain healthy skincare goals. Dr. Sheldon Pennell, who was our founding scientist, had one goal in mind when he created SkinCeuticals, and that goal was to help his patients achieve healthy skin. So I'm so excited to talk to you today because we've got some amazing products here that are really going to help you achieve that goal, maintain that goal, and feel confident in the skin that you have. The new product that I have today that we are going to talk about is our Clear Daily Soothing UV Defense SPF 50. I am so excited to talk to you about this because it is so hot right now. I live in Texas, so I'm not sure where you are, but the temperatures are definitely starting to increase and the sun is coming out full force. And it is so important to have an SPF that works for you, that feels great to apply and reapply during those summertime months. So let's kind of get into it. Now let's discuss the importance of SPF and why our Clear Daily Soothing UV Defense SPF 50 is my favorite newest launch here at SkinCeuticals. So SPF is insanely important for all people to apply. SPF is going to protect you from those UVA rays, which are going to be those aging rays from the sun that can cause fine lines, cause those wrinkles, but also protect you from UVB rays, which are going to be those burning rays. So those rays that create, the hot flashes and the redness and oftentimes that discoloration and peeling in our skin. Truly, we want to be able to protect ourselves from these things because if we're not, it creates more of a compromised opening in the skin, which leads to further damage from those environmental aggressors and from things that we are exposed to every day. So an SPF is so vital in your skincare routine because it is truly going to protect your skin from all of those things that the sun wants to do damage to. Now, don't get me wrong, we love the sun, right? We love to go out. I'm a hiker. I love to go hiking and I love to be out in nature with my husband and my dogs. But I always make sure I have my SPF on me handy, especially if I have long exposure outside to ensure that I can reapply and protect my skin as well as my husband's skin. Now let's talk about a few of the benefits here and key features with our Clear Daily Soothing UV Defense SPF 50. Now, what I love about this new launch is one, it's super light. I absolutely love the packaging here. It's beautiful, it's chic, and I think it's just light to carry in a bag or I'm a huge into fanny packs because it's just nice to have, right? And it's light enough to fit in a fanny pack without feeling too heavy. The next benefit that I find is one, once you apply it to the hand, and I'll kind of show you here, it has a nice, silky, smooth application there. So it kind of goes on beautifully, and I kind of put a lot there, but I love the way it feels on my hand. It's smooth, it's silky, it's nice. And I'm gonna just rub this in and kind of tap it and buff it into the skin to show you what that end looks like. So transparently, sunscreens have always been kind of a interesting topic in my household because I'm very picky about sunscreens. Because oftentimes many of them leave a white cast on my skin. And that is a huge no-no, right? Because I love to wear makeup, I love to make sure everything blends. So I'm actually in love with this SPF because I found that it did not leave a white cast on my skin. So it went on transparent, and that is one of the best benefits that I think this SPF has here. So if you see, I've rubbed it in, it looks good. My hand is protected and there's no white cast. It just looks like it has a beautiful glow and my hand is silky and hydrated. And that is one thing that I absolutely love about our newest launch here. But also, I think the ingredient technology is a game changer in an SPF. So we've got some specific technology that's going to help soothe the skin and also mitigate inflammation from UVB rays or those burning rays. So this is just top of the line protection for your skin when you are exposed. And especially if you have sensitive or sensitized skin or you're prone to redness, this is really going to be the SPF for you. It was clinically tested on all Fitzpatrick types, 1 through 6, or all skin tones. So it's great for every single person in your household, in your friend group, or in your peer studies. So I absolutely recommend this to anyone and everyone, and I cannot wait to start utilizing this as I'm going on my hikes and being more exposed outside as those summer months are coming. Now let's talk a little bit how you would utilize this in a regimen with some of the other products that I mentioned. So here at SkinCeuticals, I love to talk about it. This is just the educator brain coming out. We have a wonderful regimen, like just step that I always remember that I love to talk to people about because it really highlights a nice little reminder on how to apply your product, when to use your product, and it doesn't have that pressure that normally comes with a regimen. So at SkinCeuticals, we developed a philosophy called Prevent, Correct, Protect. Anything in your prevent is going to be your antioxidant or your vitamin C. And it says it on the boxes, which is absolutely amazing. So when you get your products, it will say it on the box. And I always love to just line everything up in my bathroom according to these steps. So my prevent goes first, and that lets me know I will apply that first immediately after washing my skin. And then next is correct. So that's going to be your corrective serums, your corrective moisturizers, your phytocorrective gel. These are the serums or moisturizers that you're applying from thinnest to thickest after you have applied your preventative step. And then, of course, last but not least, the one that's bringing us here today is our protect step. So that's going to be your SPF. So you will apply your SPF before walking outside. I always say at least 15 to 20 minutes before your sun exposure. And you always keep this on you, especially if you're going to be outside all day running errands. So that way you can reapply every 2 hours. So if we are utilizing our first soothing set, what you will do first is you will cleanse your skin with warm water. Now, after it is dried, you will go ahead and apply your phytocorrective gel, which what I love about phyto gel, and I'll kind of show it to you here, is it's got this beautiful color, phyto color. And what I love to talk about with this is that is not something that we add in. So that strictly comes from the phyto blend, which is olive leaf extract, mulberry extract, thyme, cucumber extract. So just some of those greens, right, that we know in our day-to-day life is absolutely beautiful, not only for the insides, but also for the skin. And what I like to mention is it only takes a couple of drops onto your skin for this. So I like to do about 2 to 3 drops there. And then that should be more than enough for a full face. And then I just lightly moisturize that or manipulate that into the skin, not moisturize, but it is moisturizing the skin, but I'm manipulating it into the skin to moisturize the skin. And what's nice is once you really get it in there, you will have this beautiful glow. And if you are experiencing any sensitivity or sensitized skin at that time, you should start to see some of that alleviate and improve almost instantaneously. So I absolutely love this phyto gel, and that will be your second step after your soothing cleanser. And so now I've applied this phyto gel, I'm all good to go. I've got a nice little glow here, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and close this so I don't knock it over because I can be a little clumsy. And then we will take our Phyto A+ Brightening Corrective Moisturizer. Now, one thing I will always talk about when it comes to this product is 1 pump is enough. I think most people feel like they have to use more than that because it feels great. But I use it every single day, and I promise you 1 pump is more than enough for the full face. So I'll just apply that to the hand, and I just put 1 good pump there. And truly that is more than enough for like my face, even some of my neck area. So I will manipulate that to the skin as well. I'm going to have very, very soft hands by the end of today. And I'm just lightly rubbing that in, not being too harsh on the skin. And I've got that all rubbed in, and you can see everything is good there. There's no product that's left over. Everything is into the skin, and my skin looks happy, hydrated, and glowy. So last but not least, once you've applied your corrective moisturizer, I'm about to step out for the day. I need to go ahead and make sure I apply my sunscreen, and then that is when your Clear Daily Soothing UV Defense SPF 50 I know it's a tongue twister, but that is when you will apply that, and you will keep that handy on you to reapply every 2 hours. Now, of course, if you're getting both of these sets, your preventative, which is going to be your vitamin C, CE ferulic, this will actually go in front of your phytocorrective gel. So if you're purchasing both sets today and you go ahead and get that CE ferulic included into your gift with purchase, you would actually put that on after your soothing and then before your phyto. So we actually have a wonderful video to show from one of our amazing physicians.
Welcome to my California Dermatology Bungalow. I am Dr. Vicki Rappaport and I'm a board certified dermatologist. And like all dermatologists, I'm always on the search for the latest, greatest, hottest sunscreen. And I am super excited to introduce to you SkinCeuticals' newest sunscreen. It is incredible. It is formulated for acne-prone skin, rosacea-prone skin, eczema-prone skin. It's basically for anybody out there who has sensitive skin. It's broad spectrum. It contains peptides and bisabolol, which is from the chamomile extract, if you guys don't know about that. It is light. It is smooth. It blends right in. It's going to be one of my go-to sunscreen products to recommend to my patients.
So how was that video? It was absolutely amazing. Dr. Vicki Rappaport is wonderful, and I think that video was just beautiful to watch. So I do have a fun video that I want to share with you all. And this is just my get ready with me in the morning with this amazing set. So here's me. This is me just making sure my skin is damp. So at this point, I've already applied a little bit of warm water, and now I'm going in with my soothing cleanser on my facial towel. It's a bacterial, like microbial towel, so it prevents any bacteria. I have washed my face, and now I'm patting dry. This is my CE ferulic. So now you'll see about 3 to 4 beautiful drops there. And I like to tap the CE ferulic into the skin. You don't really need to manipulate it too much because it's going to absorb in the skin. So now this is going in with the phytocorrective gel. I do love to tap and just lightly manipulate, but you kind of see that glow almost instantaneously after applying it. One pump of Phyto A+ brightening, and you see that went through the whole face. Then I like to do my Phyto Essence and just a nice little pattern to get all areas of my face, so that way I'm hydrated, silky smooth, and I can go in with my SPF and apply it to the skin evenly and beautifully. And I had a wonderful glow at the end of this video, and I was ready for the day. So I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of insight into how I utilize my SkinCeuticals products every morning, and I can't wait to see how you all utilize yours. So the first one is SPF only needs to be worn when you're going to be in the sun all day. True or false? I'll kind of give you a little bit of time. So that one is going to be false. Even if you're not in the sun all day, you need to be wearing sunscreen. We have windows, right? Light comes in through windows. We're exposed in our cars, even if we're going from point A to point B. You don't always have to be laying out on the beach to have sunscreen. Sunscreen needs to be on you at all times and be applied throughout the day to really maximize those broad spectrum benefits. So great job on those of you who said false. The next true or false is going to be broad spectrum protects your skin from only UVB rays. This is a challenging one because I kind of gave you that answer earlier in this Pro Live, but this one is actually false. Correct, it is false. So broad spectrum is going to protect you from those UVA and those UVB rays, remember? And those UVAs are going to be those aging rays, and those UVB rays are going to be those burning rays. So you're getting that broad spectrum protection from both of those things. Our next one is soothing SPF does not leave a white cast. Well, we definitely had a live demonstration of that. So I will give you a moment to go over what your answer may be. And this one is going to be true. As you all saw when I applied it to my skin, there was no white cast left. And I am on the 5th scale, which is a scale that determines the skin's response to UV exposure. I'm a 6, which would be considered a darker skin tone. And Beautifully enough, I didn't have a white cast, and that makes me super happy because that is something that is always a make it or break it for me when it comes to an SPF. So that one is going to be true. Great job on that. And then we have one more true or false question. This one is SPF needs to be reapplied for maximal protection. I think I've said that like 8 times. So I think you'll know that one for sure. I'll give you a moment to determine what your answer is going to be for that. But yes, that one is true. You do want to reapply your sunscreen, especially if you're going to be out in the sun during long times of exposure. I love to reapply. I love to keep it on me, just so that I can ensure I'm getting my maximal broad spectrum protection. I do not want that sun getting even an inch into the skin because I want to be able to protect my skin. I want to protect my investment. Skin's an investment, right? So we want to be able to maximize that protection and really ensure that we are keeping our skin happy and healthy. Let's recap on our gift with purchases and just kind of our fun sets here. I've talked a lot throughout this, so I want to make sure we can recap this and you feel good and confident about what we have to offer on today's Pro Live. So we do have 2 sets available. We have the sole purchase of our Clear Daily Soothing UV Defense SPF 50, or you can utilize it in a bundle. It's going to come with your soothing cleanser, which again is a soap-free cleanser that you can utilize on the skin with a cotton round or cotton pad. It will also come with your phytocorrective gel, which is a corrective serum, gel serum, which is really going to help just alleviate, calm, and soothe the skin. Also moisturize the skin. There is hyaluronic acid in there, so you get a nice little hydrated feel. And then it will come with the Phyto A+ Brightening Treatment Corrective Gel Cream Moisturizer. So those are 2 options that you have today. Both do come with gift with purchases. So you will receive a resveratrol BE, which is going to be our nighttime antioxidant. Similar to our daytime antioxidants, once you have cleansed the skin in the evening time, you can go ahead and apply a small amount of your resveratrol BE. Just a fun little side note on this, because this is the educator coming out, you can utilize this with your vitamin A products. So just keep in mind that this is something that you can utilize with that. And just apply this immediately post cleanse. And then it will also come with your Phyto Essence Mist, which I just recommend to carry on you at all times. You can spray it over makeup, spray it throughout the day. This is going to keep you hydrated and just alleviate any signs of redness or flushing. Now, if you do purchase both sets, which why wouldn't you? Because it's the best of both worlds. You'll have everything you need, right? You will receive a 15 milliliter CE ferulic, which is again a half size of a full bottle. So this should last about 6 weeks and only 3 to 4 drops. And if you're utilizing the CE ferulic during the daytime, as you should be, it will actually go in terms of order right after your soothing cleanser and before your phytocorrective gel. Just always remember that prevent, correct, protect step. I also want to mention to you all if there are any questions, thoughts, maybe you're interested in